What's up, guys? Hello. Yes, my name's Big Tonka Tonk. Your new guild leader, apparently. Let me make this point clear. Your previous guild leader quit on you guys, on all of you.
Yeah.
He quit. True. He died in game, and to level up, he put all this work onto me. Let me make that clear. So fuck Soda Pop.
Yeah.
Now. Wonderful.
Hey,
where is he? Where is Soda Poppin'?
He's probably baby raging, about to die again, guys.
They're out front of Org dueling.
Oh, probably practice. Because in case you guys missed it, whenever he does get 60, we're dueling for the position of guild lead back. Now, you're probably like, oh, Tonka T, obviously he's gonna win. It's Soda Pop and blah blah blah. He's been playing for 20. I'm getting coaching, okay, guys. So it'll actually be close.
Are you guys doing it to the death?
No, not this time.
No,
not
to the death.
We still got a raid. We still got a raid. But if I do win, which I will, he's still gonna be your guys' goddamn leader, but not guild leader. I'll have final say and everything, but he'll do all the work. Really simple, right? If I lose, he's still your guild leader. Okay.
I think it should be to the death.
Yeah, to the death.
Yep. Respectfully, I say I don't give a what you think.
For the love of God, move this to the broadcast channel, please.
It'll take forever. Okay, it's fine. Guys, let me finish. We have a whole bunch of actual topics to talk about. Actual, okay? We're gonna start off with the hard hitter, okay? Petri! We all discovered Petri. We got the recipe. This one, feel free to comment, feel free to talk about your opinions. I'm getting shit from everywhere, guys. Me personally,
delete it.
Real quick. Okay. Hey, just yelling boo over and over is not a constructive criticism. Are you 12 years old? Let's use our words, guys. Because I personally think it is horrible. I think for raid, it is terrible. It's boring. I think for dungeons, again, boring. I watched actually real quick, if you guys have, are you able to stream on Discord? Or open my stream real quick? I have like a perfect example.
You sure can.
I would love to show you guys of why I think this is a horrible addition. So if you can just pop it over.
It just
I have some strong opinions on it.
Yeah, well, no, okay, this is like just real quick. I'm just giving my take. If you go to my stream, we're gonna watch one clip very quickly. It's literally 10 seconds.
You just want
farming views now, are we?
Can you just like right click my stream and just open it, please? I don't know how to work Discord, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Stream together.
All right.
All right.
I got
plus one viewer.
Thank you,
guys. Thank you. I need that. Thank you, guys. Okay.
Easy.
I'm about to play it in 5 seconds. 5.
He's gonna run an ad.
4. 3. Okay, I'm pressing play now. So here we go.
I think I'm in an ad. You're doing 2 different types of this game at once.
Then pre-rolls.
Okay. I gotta mute you guys first. I forgot. You guys don't. Shut the. Okay, we're back. Okay, this is it. Stop talking.
I think so, bro. You're doing 2 different types of this game at
once.
Wait,
big pull. That's
a massive pull.
Petri out.
This can't happen. Okay, when you guys are caught up, let me know.
We're caught up.
Okay, that can't happen. Like, that is, how boring is that? Right? One pull goes wrong in a dungeon, and we are instantly screaming Petri.
Agreed. Boring.
Like, so that is my... That's terrible, right?
So,
that is my take on it.
There is some advanced takes on it.
Yes, there is. There's a whole bunch. Yes, so I'm willing to hear them.
So there are 2 options. Obviously, you can allow Petri and not allow Petri. Both, the obvious, potentially correct answer is to just delete it. That is a good answer that involves 0 effort and 0 work. You can just do that. And people will type based in chat and everyone loves it. If you are going to allow it, the only way to do it right would to add a bunch of different rules to it. So number 1, it doesn't just alleviate deaths. It doesn't mean everyone's just going to not die. Number 1, we will not have the mats for it. Not everyone will get it. And we will have arguments of who's going to get Petri, who's going to not have it. That in itself could be funny. 2, when people Petri out and they have that option, they play more aggro. And some people will make the call to Petri out, and someone will die because of that. For example, that clip you literally just linked, they very well may have lost nobody if they did not Petri out.
Without Petri will die.
So
Yeah, but people in that clip that died had Petri and just failed to use it. So.
Yeah, but
On
the thing
motion,
is,
we
like, the
only give it to
healer died in
Mizkif.
that sense. When people
Yeah, but
Petri, the
she
whole
had
like,
Petri.
in almost every case, when one person Petris, okay, or the whole group Petris, or no, when no one has Petri and one person dies, like me, instantly in that dungeon, the entire group still lived. It's usually one person gets one shot, and then you have a choice of kiting out of the dungeon, which in itself is content and living, but it's usually always going to happen. So again, banning Petri is probably a good call. But it's not as simple as, like, there are options to make it fun. And Twitch chat, it's not like no one ever dies now. That's not how Petri is. That's not how it works. Now, banning it in raid is a must, in my opinion.
Okay, so I've heard different opinions about this because again, I'm new to this. Are we only playing Onlyfangs for one raid? Is that the main thing of Onlyfangs?
No.
Okay.
I mean, are you having fun, Tyler?
How things were when I was Warchief,
First of all, I am having slight enjoyment.
He almost said it.
Slight
You like
enjoyment.
to
So, what I'm saying
That's I think he likes the game, folks.
He's
having fun.
You like Warcraft, don't you, Tyler?
No, stop it.
One
Make
of
it
us.
less stop.
One of us.
Okay.
Good old
But
days
what I'm
of
saying
Legends
is
is trash.
Okay, hold on. Let me speak.
Future
though.
sweat.
Okay,
Can
so
I ask a question about Petri and Rage?
let me speak, you people. So let me say we get to the raid. Finally, the noob raid happens. Mizkif, Erob, all these people, they finally get to level 60. We finally walk in the doors. I up a
27?
poll. Everybody dies. The guild is dead.
I
That was
just
good
joined. Is that
content.
the
I
other
bet
meeting?
Twitch chat would have
That'd be
loved
funny.
it. Twitch chat would have is awesome. Blah 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 blah. But we're not
No.
releveling again. Everybody's not going to relevel. That's going to be the end of it. With Petri, one Petri per person, let's say. Oh shit, it's all up. Only 3 of us died. But we can go without him next week or whatever it is. Again, I am against Petri, by the way. Just so we're all clear, I am 100% against it. I've heard this point of view.
So this is something that I think a lot of people don't realize is a lot of the enjoyment that I've gotten out of this and a lot of enjoyment that our community's gotten out of this is not just the fact that we reach max level, it's all of the cool connections we've had along the way. We Go Again isn't just about, oh, we're going to get back up there to raid again. It's also about being able to hang out with all of the people that are here. There are hundreds of content creators around you. So if we're only focused on we have to beat the raid, Classic is solved content. And if you solve it even further by putting Petri down on the table and make that raid, that danger in the raid trivialized, I think that ruins a lot of it, man.
True.
I disagree.
Made along the way.
I completely disagree. You made the friends along the way, right? But the thing is, what about at raid content when there's only really raid logging?
Well, let's limit the conversation to level 60s, okay?
We're working up to getting someone a Scarab Lord.
I am a level 60.
Okay, let's everyone raise your hand if you tanked Ragnaros. Go ahead.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, would we not? Would you
I
guys
raised my
not
paw.
actually re-level?
that, Miz. Yeah,
I
Tyler, would
did.
you re-level if you died?
So
On the
okay,
subject of
people always ask
Petri,
that, and I always
Tyler?
say I'm not going to die. The second part is I could see myself
But if you
releveling.
do.
Yes, but it will take me forever because I cannot invest the time like I've invested up until this point.
But that's
I
not the
can't do it.
problem. Because we're all enjoying the game together, kind of like piggybacking off what
okay,
Tyler
I
said.
understand.
is like,
We as
we're-
players are enjoying it. That's not how Twitch works.
Yes, he's right. Tyler's right.
Like they're not going to keep watching this because it's hype for months and months and months. That's not going to happen. And at that
I
point,
mean,
it's bad
Rolling
for
Stones
business.
just did an article.
Rolling
I
Stone
kind of
said
think
something else.
It's already been seasonal.
I think it's fire. We've been playing
Like,
this
the
game for
fact that we're
20
here
years.
right now shows that it can happen over
No.
and over.
He's not talking about the
This
people
is
playing it
terrible.
for 20
This is-
years.
These takes are terrible.
No,
Well, in
but
my-
I'm
in
saying
my
we've
opinion-
had OnlyFangs 1.
I think
this is
Tyler can
OnlyFangs
afford
2,
one
there can be
death.
Yeah, man, it
OnlyFangs
might work
3.
again in a year, but eventually people are going to say watching WoW. It happens every
So-
year.
Yes, exactly.
We don't
Yeah,
know.
I feel that.
We do not know
I'm saying lean
how
into the
this is.
seasonal aspect.
So something you
don't-
guys should realize, nobody's like, I'm going to be real with you. Most people are not watching it because it's just WoW. They're watching it because of all the other stuff that's going on the streams. Like, go and look at the article that came out for all of what we're doing. It's about the interpersonal relationships that all of the streamers are having together. It's about the soap opera, the drama between people, and the danger that we're facing in the dungeons that we do.
People are
at any
watching.
level.
You are.
There's no
He
more
speaks
danger
truth.
If we have Petri Potion, there's no more danger in the raids. It's not going to be fun to watch the danger.
No, that's
gone.
not true at all. We will have. Dude, go to BWL and then go to next. There will be danger. There will.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
maybe-
later on.
I think for MC, it probably, Petri doesn't matter, but like, I think if we want to actually clear BWL, I think we're gonna need Petri.
Agreed.
If we
Why don't we
want
revisit it
Petri
then?
those raids, we're gonna need that shit.
I think it
There's
shouldn't
no way
be
we're gonna clear that
destroyed.
shit
I
without
think it should be kept in a box so that we can change our mind later if we all fuck up and never make raid. And raid is going to be like in 2027, like Tyler said.
Or we could.
Yeah, I was about to
Pandora's
say, most of
box.
her 60s have
What if
died, so
only
having that as like
dancing
an option.
healers-
That's 100% not true.
Tyler, do you
Can
want
I-
two
If only
options here?
dancing healers have the
call it, I
Petri,
can't
because DPS is replaceable. There's a shit ton of DPS.
What
They
are you
can
saying,
just keep
Soda?
dying.
Is that if you want two options, so we can circle all in all about it, but my opinion, there's the options to simply delete it, and the other option is to limit it. And in that limitation, I think it should not be involved in raid.
So then what would it be involved in?
So
I think tanks and
The
healers.
dungeons are scarier than raid.
Chip,
What
Chip,
about this?
already have so
many roachers. We all die, bro.
If
Chance, can I make an
Regardless,
argument?
we're not having a raid.
Potion-
I learned that.
What if you
Hey,
die at
so-
60
By the way,
and you
chat,
level
I
back
told
to
you this is a big
60,
deal.
you're allowed to have a Petri. So if you've already died once and then you hit 60 again.
Dungeons, that's stupid, I think.
Again,
Stop
in
being pussy,
dungeons,
If you're
You're
allowed
al-
to use Petri Potion the whole time, like on the way to 60, then everyone that uses it now
It's
to
a level
get to
50
60
potion.
You have to be level 50 plus.
No, it should not be used in dungeons. It's so
That's
stupid.
stupid.
But
Can I?
here,
It will invalidate everyone else's journey. Like you got to 60 legit, you did 60 legit, and then all the new people that haven't made it yet, they're gonna make it because of Petri Potion.
As many people
Okay,
still
but that's
die
a
with
student
Petri.
loan drama
Again,
problem.
Yeah, you
This
haven't
is
used it.
stupid if you still
Just
die
so
with
we're
Petri.
clear. And Twitch chat will not understand this because they don't actually play Hardcore WoW. They watch Hardcore WoW. Petri does not save your group. It doesn't. There are, for example, you and Annie dying there, Grubby. Petri would have saved all of you. That is a rare example. In almost every other death, one person gets one shot, and the mage in the group, or even Hunter or anyone, they just kite out of the dungeon.
I mean,
Petri doesn't make you immune to death.
Also,
So-
Petris are
It's
really
not a get
fucking
out of jail free
expensive.
card.
There's another thing.
That's cope, by the way.
There's actually another problem with Petri that a lot of people aren't talking
we have
about. It's
1,000
that
notices.
when you have winnable situations, people
Oh.
who have Petri are more than likely going to use Petri just to escape those winnable situations.
And then
Yeah.
more deaths
It
can happen.
defeats-
Now,
Forfeit button.
I'm
It
not saying
defeats
Petri's
Petri's
gonna
roaching.
make-
It sucks. Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
not saying
Can I-
Petri is gonna like make less deaths happen or more or whatever. I'm not saying that.
Oh.
But by banning it completely, we are negating the potential content of people arguing over Petri, which is hilarious to me. So
I don't want to be the one to say it. That is what this is all about.
Not
only
actually.
a handful of people ever get Petri, and we make it a content thing where people have to compete every week in the Petri games, and they you give out like one or two of them.
That's so freaky.
I love that idea.
I can just tell you this much
if
from a
everybody
10
gets
POV,
one Petri like
I do
that?
not wanna run-
Darko has a sick take. No way. That's a good idea, bro. The Petri games.
I like that. I like that actually.
Petri games. It's like Hunger Games. Let's do
Yo.
it, man. Let's do it.
Another
Okay,
suggestion
this
we
is-
have
this is poke.
you're
Guys,
punished
how about
if you
this
use
idea? What
Petri.
if
The Petri games,
What if
dude.
you're at 60, right, and your gears, you're already bissed out, and you're at 60? What if you do like 100 dungeons and you get it as a reward? If you're bissed out, and you
No.
have people.
Petri games, dude.
Okay, so what are the
Petri
why don't
games.
you
I like
die?
the Petri games.
Okay, what did you get?
When you do use Petri, you can make it cost points. There's a lot of things you can play around with this. But again, the easiest and not the wrong answer is to just ban it. To do Petri right, it is effort. I just wanted you guys to see the effort you can put behind it to make it more fun. So outright banning it though could be the right answer.
Hear me out. Just please hear me out for a second. Like, do we have to make this decision right now?
No,
Because it might
absolutely
take
not.
a month-
No, it does
like a
not have
month
to
or
be
two
used
from
right
right?
now. No.
So like maybe we just lock it away for now and we
The
see how things
deathcore
go and
hardcore
then
WoW,
decide
like
later.
the death clips and the hardcore WoW moments are going to be
Agree
so
with that.
boring when half of it is like Petri.
Bro,
Yeah. Like a million Petri per. You don't have to have a million Petri.
we all almost agree. We all agree we're not using it in dungeons. I think it's a pretty.
Yes, that is never happening, by the way.
But then would you ever use it?
How are you going to stop
Okay,
it?
then
I
use it
mean,
in
raids or
Raid.
5-man?
If that's-
said we ban it in raid, not dungeons.
I
No,
would say
this is
banning it
wrong.
in raid, not dungeons.
I agree with Soda
dungeons are
here.
scarier
And
than
I
raid.
also want to say that Soda's saying all these things because he cares about you guys. And as a guild leader POV, I agree with all of you guys. I hate Petri, right? I like when you guys delete it or not use it. But in this case right now, there's been so many new level 60s dying. And
still die with it.
At least if it's the new players that have it only and they use it when it's like a running situation, I feel like it'll be fine. But I know this is like
I feel
hard.
hard.
I wanted to ask Molten Core and experience the raid and die there. Like we could agree not to use Petri in the raid, but in the dungeon, I feel like that's better than the raid.
Giving you Petri's what
it waters down everybody who has done dungeons up to this point.
Sure. I mean, again, like we all don't like it. We're just thinking about the new
there's
people.
A point that needs to be made
What
here,
if
though. There's
everyone
a point that needs to be
gets?
made. One second. There's a point that needs to be made here. Okay. The clip that Tyler just showed is a clip where Emiru dies, where everyone else Petri's out, and in that clip, Emiru is panicking on how to execute the Petri. Okay, she hits her macro to leave group and then fails to actually use the Petri itself, and she
thinks it's all in one.
Yes. So here's what I'm saying to you: the people that we have seen die a lot of the 60s recently, especially the mages, have died with 18 different defensive buttons up that would have made them live. I'm sorry, that's just the reality. If you think that giving these people Petri is going to save the new players and get them to raid, you are wrong. What we should be
100%.
focusing on is not Petri, but teaching people how to actually play the game, because we are
Yes.
It's also a time thing.
This is really
like
true.
Petri's only going to help the sweats who are already
Nathan
surviving.
always fits, by the way.
We should
100%.
It's actually not going to
Also,
help
this
any
is
of the
perfect
new people.
discussion.
We should focus on the resources that would go into making Petris and discuss the raid.
Yo, we should give the tanks. Everyone, stop talking. We should give the tanks Petri.
only I guess Petri?
No.
I think
I was trying to hide my voice.
I think
We're not ready for
Honestly, don't.
Let's give Miskip the Petri.
Just give Miskip the Petri.
Store to move on. All
do
right,
we,
so
do
we
want
have.
Petri?
This is gonna be a
Okay,
long one.
listen, okay, so
What about Petri?
again, I just
Only
wanted
for the
to
move.
hear everybody out on this.
What is the mats required for Petri? Can somebody
easy,
like know?
easy as
Can I just say one
Yeah,
thing?
it's super easy.
It's faster than leveling a level 60.
Can I say one thing?
Petri anymore.
I want to say one thing though. I think I speak for the WoW community. Every single time we've gotten anything for hardcore, it's always been Petri, and it's never been the real, authentic experience of playing the game in the true essence of hardcore. Yes, we might all die without the Petri, but there's nothing worse than focusing on the game and using a macro to escape. And it's cringe, bro. It's
We're
not
playing
the
the
game.
gear.
Agreed.
Let's
No, I
way
100% agree with you.
Okay, if that's the case, then like, let's do it, I guess.
I don't know, dude.
That's
That convinces me to
Wait.
like not want to do it now.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it takes away from the game, and I think it takes away from the experience, and it leads people to be like, "Oh, he could just Petri out. This isn't that scary."
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean,
to be real with you,
some
some of the best moments that I've had inside of dungeons are because, oh shit, we're all going to die if we don't execute this perfectly, and we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass, and we got to live. You know, I've made it all the way to 60 now without dying because of that, because we didn't give up in that.
Tyler, can I make a recommendation?
Yeah, go on.
So I'm in charge of drama, apparently, guys. Hey, everybody in the guild. This whole Petri thing seems like a lot of drama. So I
It's
should
not
probably,
drama.
you should probably give me the
Discussion.
Petri.
This is what you're supposed to do. Healthy, open discussion. Nobody flaming either side. We're all making very valid points about how we feel on the topic. It's what it's for. So I'm gonna say,
Tyler W.
To be real with you, it's a good conversation. So yeah,
There is
there's something to add real quick.
Hey, hold on. All right. So I'm one of the biggest supporters for having Petri and using it like in useful case scenarios because it's not so black and white. There's a lot of shit. A lot of people are going to get griefed by everyone else in the party that has one. But I am okay with just deleting it, and I'm looking forward to seeing the clips of people dying in Dire Maul tribute runs. Okay, there you go.
yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, time out.
I would like to speak real quick.
Okay, that's Wake, correct? Talking.
Yes.
Let's hear you out, Wake. That's a clip I showed, and I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Forgetting is there's one critical component of the petrification flask and all flasks that we're missing that we're always going to be playing catch up on because we're not using the auction house for them, and that's the Black Lotus. There are other flasks that are essential to actually overcoming the challenges of the raid, like let's say distilled wisdom, titans, etc. That we need those lotuses for, and theoretically everyone will need at least one per raid, probably two. We now have to consider whether or not we're going to be bottlenecked by that if we open up the Petri flask concept. I think that kind of sucks.
Focus the resources on the mats we need.
Wait,
Yeah,
what did you
I didn't think about that. That's true.
understand any of that
People might
shit.
scheme for the lotuses too.
Easier said
Yeah,
than
no,
done,
that's
dude.
honestly that's completely true. I didn't even think about the resource problem of that. Yeah, I didn't realize that Petri
Remember
required
the
that.
Arcanite
Yeah.
bar transmutation issue?
Yeah.
Multiply it 100 times with Petri and Black Lotus, dude.
And with the
Everyone's gonna
consumable that
think-
you're going to be
Hold on,
losing
let me-
every
let me
raid.
give my take.
Yeah.
Go for it, homie.
Wait, who was that? You got to say your
Yo,
name.
I
first.
agree.
Right.
I agree
what he just
said. I agree.
Good chat. Good chat. We love it.
Wait, what did he
Okay,
say?
anyway.
Agree.
All right, so
I have a question. I have a question. Wait.
Last
don't,
question, go.
Listen. I'm dog shit at the game, but don't like later like raids and shit. Like, don't you like kind of like need to pop them like certain like pop like spots? Or am I tripping?
No. Skill issue, bro. Skill issue.
All right.
Only if you're
All right,
done.
so
in the future.
so I've
Tyler,
again
can you
all these
can you
opinions.
fill into the new people what Petri does?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just explained it. Okay, guys. So pretty much what Petri is, it's like Hourglass League of Legends. You're immune from damage for 60 seconds. So what people do is they get in the dungeon or they get in the raid. Something bad happens. They leave group Petri. When you leave a group, you get kicked out of. If I'm correct, you get kicked out of the dungeon or raid instance after 60 seconds.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, you have to wait till your dungeon timer to leave actually pops up for the Petri to last the
That's why
entire
you need
time.
2 Petris most of the time, and we don't have resources for any of that.
Isn't it like
Won't that make
61?
it-
80 Lotus.
Isn't it
Won't
like
that make it
61 to
impossible to
65
pug?
now?
People have a lot of
It's like
free time.
65.
It takes a few seconds for it to start the timer, and then it's 60 seconds.
Okay. I promise this under an hour. So that is the Petri conversation, guys.
All right,
Okay,
one
we
last
are
thing,
just
one
starting
last
it this,
thing.
and it will go on for a little bit. It's not like we're raided next week. I'm just saying. It is. We have open discussions about this now because we have it. Okay.
Okay, but what do we do until like the recipes in the guild? Can people start creating yet, or is it a ban until decided?
No.
I personally don't think so. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why I think we should just wait. Honestly, because like right now we haven't really done anything new, right? Onlyfangs is only cleared MC, right? But what if we make it to BWL? I think once we get there, you're suddenly going to be a little bit more invested in your like character and the guild progression, right?
Can I be honest?
2026 talk.
Okay,
I
so
can't listen to Lakari because Lakari screams so loud.
We're moving on. We cannot do this. There's an open discussion. I promise these people an hour. So move it on. It's fine. Okay. I heard everybody's opinions. Almost everybody's. We're gonna move it on. Okay. We have a whole bunch of important things to actually talk about. 'Cause there's a lot of shit happening. Okay. So that was the Petri talk. Next we have Dire Maul being released. This again. I am new. I know nothing about it. I'm going in there. They're blind. I've heard horrendous things about this dungeon. A lot of people, even experienced people, have the risk of dying. I'm not gonna lie, we're losing a lot of people already. We're still waiting for the noobs to level up. Guys, we really can't die in this dungeon. So I don't know what it's gonna take for people to lock in it. We need a PowerPoint presentation of what's bad, what's good. I have Ompi ready to give like everybody a rundown so that nobody dies, but we really can't lose a lot of lives in this dungeon.
Evade spots too. We should all know them.
Wait, so where's the zombie player?
To unlock
yeah,
Dire
good
Maul.
plan.
Take care of that. I'm pretty much the king of Dire Maul. I'm gonna be
you make
soloing
a-
it and shit.
Who's speaking?
Tyler,
Wait a
did you
minute,
make
what-
a
Way too
PowerPoint?
low.
Are you out of your mind? Ompi's making the PowerPoint. Are you crazy?
You're talking just about north.
That's fine. I mean, I'm pretty much just as good as him.
Wow.
Shit, you kind of sound like him.
Wait, who's speaking?
Wait, who's the one speaking?
better than him. It's Zeroji, dude.
Oh, Zeroji, what's up, bro? I haven't talked
That
to
was
you.
Zeroji?
Okay, so
I haven't
you're
said
the hunter.
anything. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound like Zeroji.
Yeah,
That's not Zeroji.
Not Zeroji.
No.
Zeroji.
J2
That was
low.
It was Lakari.
Okay, so that whole spiel was, guys, I don't know how dangerous it is. Again, I'm new. Just please be safe. Don't die. I'm not dying, I'll tell you that much. People will die before me. I'm not dying. Just be safe in there.
Hey, leader Tyler, I have Chance, don't we have a Dire Maul presentation?
We've got one in the backlogs, but it's up to the Warchief if he wants to use it. It's
Yes,
not a
please.
good one.
But okay, the point is for like new players to me, I don't want to spoil the dungeon. Like I don't want to spoil Molten Core, but I don't want to die. So it's actually a hard.
07.
So 07.
Yeah, let's not spoil it.
I think
Spoil
MC
it.
will be fine.
Surprise.
For Dire Maul, guys, we should just make sure that, like, when you're doing it for your first time, you just have a sweat in there. I think it would limit our deaths and have somebody that knows what's
Okay,
going on
I
walk
like
you through
that.
it.
I like that. One sweat, one
That's not
like
gonna
hard
work.
sweat.
Tour guide. I'm a sweat, and for sure people are gonna die if they go with
tour
me.
guide.
So the Dire Maul is so difficult because it's a later dungeon that gets added. So Blizzard, even back then, intentionally made it more difficult. Everything gets harder. Mechanics are annoying and awful. And there's roaches like crazy. A lot of roaches.
Eyeball.
Okay, so just
And,
gotta lock
we
in.
did it last
Could
year.
we have
We did it last year. fully
Could we have a new
geared.
role
we
on
were super geared
Discord?
last year and still died. So
I like that
Could
idea.
we have a new role on
07
Discord, which is like expert or something, where people who want to do scary dungeons might be looking for somebody experienced, and then they could be added?
That's a
We
good
need
idea.
A tour guide.
That's a good idea.
Tyler,
Like
yeah.
tour guide,
I'll
yeah.
write that down. Yes, that's
The
perfect.
good players and
I
bad
think-
players
I
in the
think you
guild.
should have 2 sweats in that shit in those dungeons.
Good job.
That's-
Okay,
That's
so
not enough.
that's Dire Maul.
Because we also died because none of us knew about the ledge in BRD, which was sad.
Okay. Yep. All right. Next
Yeah, for
point.
Dire Maul,
Okay,
Write
guys.
down the good and bad players, Tyler.
What's up?
We don't
You
need
should
to
get
know the
the-
bad players.
You should write down the good and bad players, so when Dire Maul comes out, we'll be able to know who's good and who's bad, like a full,
actually a good idea. I like
broken
that.
down.
Yeah,
we-
is that what she
we
just
need
said?
a list.
Dipshit? We just say what
Yeah,
she
only
said.
our
again.
war chief can get together that list, right?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
We must let the war chief decide.
I know who good and bad players are. Trust me, Soda. Watch you tank a dungeon. Let's move on. Okay, so there are a whole...
No, that was not my idea.
Guys, we're talking.
Yes, Warchief.
Okay, guys. Okay, so there are a whole bunch of people who are not able to hit level 60 who 100% can hit level 60. Like, I'm not name dropping, but that Pika guy not being 60 yet, and the Zaru guy just dynamically plays for content. All the noobs, blah, 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 all this stuff. So I'm asking for suggestions from you guys. Do you guys have any ideas what we could do to make these guys want to lock in to hit 60?
Give me a Petri.
Pay them money.
Get good.
I thought about money, but do all these
Money,
people
bro.
really need the money? So let's say I did, for instance, I host TCS. I do $50,000. What if I did a $50,000 first one to hit, or if you hit level 60 before this date, you're entered into the raffle to win the $50,000. But then it's like, okay, well, we already hit
That's
60.
illegal.
I'm absolutely down for that.
Okay, but I don't want new
That's
people to
illegal.
make alt
No,
60
dude,
accounts.
But can I be honest?
The problem is that the people who have already hit 60 who are sweats will feel bad. That
Exactly.
They didn't, yeah.
Which is what I was thinking.
Guys,
Who cares?
I'm only trying to hit 60 in spite of Miskov because he said I wouldn't hit 60 as a warrior. And I'm
Dude, fair. Dude, fair.
Let's go, Mary! And this guy died 8
higher
times.
prize pool. Can we get something for
I
the
just need more free
personality
time
hires?
in order to hit 60. Title 1, if you hire like an assistant and a maid for me, I'll do it.
It's been a month and a half, brother. If you're not 60, you're dog shit. What do you say?
Some of us have a 9. Dude, some of us have a 9 to 5, man.
Again, it's been a month and a half.
Quit your job.
I made it.
The dungeon
with
the
Petri would be more entertaining without the Petri.
Yo, can everyone
Yo,
shut up?
Can we make
I fucking
actual
cannot stand
suggestions
these streamers.
if possible?
What's up, Licky?
I'd like to say something.
Yep, go on.
I say once we all hit 60, we will need more things to make content with. So, if we all hit 60, that will unlock new content for all of us. That should be the goal, for we are a content guild at the
Okay,
end
they're
of the
streamers.
day.
For instance, Miskif is still not even above 50.
Maybe you should plan some events, Tyler.
Son of a you should have done it. You quit. You can't talk. You quit on everybody here. The fact that they even have to hear your voice is crazy disrespectful. Just say.
But he's right.
No, I'm asking a question to
Warchief.
Miskif. Miskif, you are one of the examples I always use. Why can't you lock in to get 60?
He sucks.
Hey, what's
No,
going on?
seriously. I know it's a serious question.
All right, well, one, I've been busy, okay? My uncle died, so way to bring that up. So that's why I haven't been streaming a lot lately. And two, I suck. Like, that's what, I mean, I just was playing Warrior, and I just can't do it because I have ADHD, and I just want to kill things. But I promise you I'm hitting 60.
Okay, so there's nothing that would make you
I'm
lock
good,
in.
I'm good. I'm locked in.
You don't have one priest that can level with you?
I'm good, shut up. I'm fine. Dude, the $50,000 is more than enough, Tyler. I really appreciate it. I will hit 60. I promise you.
Is there any way we can be more lenient with like the people that we can help
Julia,
out?
shut up.
Like,
You did a whole subathon. You made more than $50,000. You don't need it.
I'm not asking about the fucking money,
needs a
Miz.
lot of
Fuck
help.
you.
Play all.
I was talking about helping people get to level 60, but I'm afraid that I'm going to get in trouble.
Tyler? Can I level your brother, Tyler?
Oh my God, no action.
Right now, we don't have a lot of people to group with, so if we could get some better gear for us low levels, I think it would really help.
What number character are you on, Alex?
Maybe Chess does that.
This is 4th, yeah, and you know,
Gear
if I'd have
Sunday.
got Jordan, I would have lived. So
True.
They want
I
gear.
know, like,
you're
as
right.
a level 60, I'm torn between playing my ult to, like, help people and play with people and all that, No. Like and like doing gear dungeon runs with other people to help them at 60 and stuff. Like
Thank you,
stuff
Jay.
they do
That's what
together.
I was literally trying to explain.
I feel like also as a noob, it's really hard to do stuff alone, and like there's no one else to group with to do this stuff with.
Yeah, Danny's been asking for SM or I think it was something else for
literally like a fucking
4
week.
days
Yep.
or 5
Like a
days.
new
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I
you
will
just
say,
and I get it. It's okay because I get it. I'm an idiot, but it doesn't help me level.
I think it's time that we just try and like
Dude,
really
we have
hard
sister
at
guilds for that kind of
Fangsley.
stuff, though.
Yeah.
Did you hit up any Fangsley people? Like you
That's what
can't
I'm
just
saying.
go guildies. You won't get you won't get runs. Like that's just the reality. Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
We do have a lot of resources
At this
for
point,
it.
you should be running it
Fangsley's
before,
proven
like,
to be really good, so that's a good
Very
idea.
good.
It's not only just that.
Yeah,
Like
good
I've actually been
comps.
going around during this meeting. There's a lot of you guys that haven't been getting your gear enchanted. We have a number of enchanters in the guild, and a lot of us actually have a shitload of mats. I have
Pirate,
26
by the way?
more.
Is the dagger behind me
I mean, you died to the curse.
We're having a side conversation now. Okay.
So that, like, we've got a lot of enchants that can go out. You can have 200 bonus HP based on the kind of skill that we have. Just start seeking out the enchanters and getting stuff. I went around already, and I've given like 6 or 7 people enchants because they just don't have enchants on them while we're doing this meeting.
He
Okay.
speaks
It's gonna
truth.
save you.
And again, for lower level, if you're like,
the people that die.
Tyler, don't worry about me though. I will hit.
I'm not
60.
worried about you. I'm just the other also content creators, like in general. Like I am
No, I
trying to
know.
get this noob. I think this noob raid is like actually so good for content, and it just can't even get the wheels rolling because the noobs aren't getting off the ground. It's actually really bad.
Well, I'm on the ground. That's the problem.
Well, okay, true.
Yeah,
Okay, but
What if we start shaming people harder?
they'll just quit.
That's
Like,
not gonna work.
Like, let me
we
explain. Like,
publicly
E-Rob,
slay
for
the people
instance,
that
he just
die?
fell off a bridge, ran off a mountain at level 52, right? Just jumped off. I had to fucking get on my hands and knees and beg him to
How did
start
you
Yeah,
not
over.
Chip's not
your
going to
brother
save you
off
from
of
falling
a
off a cliff.
If
let me tell you.
Eric dies again, is he going again? If he gets to 30 again, is he going again? No, he's not going again. The Dante's, the league streamer, he tried 30 times, he couldn't focus, he quit. It's like these guys would actually be really good content, noob raid players, and they can't get to 60.
Why don't you make it so that the new players, okay, at every milestone, which the milestones are every 10 levels, they have to do a mandatory coaching session with a sweat.
Oh, like
I
like that a lot.
A lot of the deaths are people just like I said before, not knowing how to play their character.
Oh,
So at the
like a
bare
rundown
minimum,
of
if you
things to
give them
come.
the
Oh my God.
tools, exactly. Like, hey, you're gonna get this spell soon. It's really helpful in these situations. Here's how you should hotkey it. You should practice using it. This is how it'll save you, etc., etc., etc.
Yo, can we have class coaches, like class-specific coaches?
Yeah, I was about to recommend, hey, how about you have mentors take on a noob and teach them their class,
It's
and
not a
then
bad
give them points
idea.
for their
But
give
a
them
good
points
idea,
for their
Warchief.
fucking
You should
class.
set that up. I don't think the pros have the time to
have
do
the
that.
time.
I think
Oh,
they're
they'll
very
have
busy
time.
guys.
Oh,
We're leveling all
I'll
of them.
change
Wow,
the
wow,
score.
wow,
They'll have the
wow.
time.
No lie.
They will.
These guys are losers. They have time.
Let talk. Let him talk,
Yes,
dude.
yes. They have the clout. That
Anyway,
is
so the Petri flat.
100% a good suggestion, actually. And it's not because, for instance, if E-Rob, if like every 10 levels you just check in, yo, reminder, be careful around mountains. Yo, by the way, Eastern Plague Land, whatever the it's called, it's going to be pretty dangerous. Like, you don't got to like give them all the answers, but just like hint things. So it's not like just you're telling them everything to do. I like that a lot. That's really good, man.
And giving them points too is a great way that people can actually try to grind points for their class, because then they have a reason to actually get more points. So hey, mentor somebody, teach them the class, and then you get points for your class and get more shit.
And you can
There
also
are-
kind of
Warrior
two for one
mentor.
that with the dungeon problem, and if they have alts, they can be leveling up with the dungeon and coaching at the same time.
Yeah, there are a lot of sweats who are leveling like second, third, fourth characters. We could just adopt a noob and just mentor them through like the leveling process.
Yeah,
with
I
the
had
new
to pretend
character.
to be an e-girl to get someone to level with me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Tyler,
No. Okay. Let's move on now.
That's weird.
Next point. This is actually like a.
Do you,
Wait, Lakari, are we cool?
Okay, I'll stop. Okay, this is actually like.
do you have
On to the next
list of
thing,
names?
guys! This is gonna be like a hard set rule, actually. It's like one of the very few rules. I had that dungeon thing I was gonna go, I didn't like that. This is actually like a hard set rule. The way that we do BOEs/epic drops in dungeons, I don't know how you WoW players did them like all your life. Brother, if an epic drops and somebody in your group, it's actually like better for them and they need it, do not need it yourself. If you're a
100%
healer,
my
do
right
not need on a goddamn two-hander. I don't give a shit. If you're a hunter or a rogue, you're needing on a two-hand. Like, what are we doing?
Wait, someone actually
Yeah, that's
did that?
ridiculous.
No, it's bullshit. It happens every time. This is terrible.
In a guild That's a G kick, man. That's just rat behavior. Get rid.
That's crazy. No, it's a normal thing that people do, like without even thinking. Like the OGs are doing.
Maybe outside of our guild, but if we're doing an Onlyfangs dungeon run, that's not a thing.
So yes, that is a BOE. I'm talking about like now. Let's say that something drops on Rand, you get Fell Striker or something. You still don't need purple need like right away. You can still like discuss. Like, just make content out of it. You can still, at the end of the day, just need it because you want to. At that point, you need it. It doesn't matter. But I'm saying, make some content with it, guys. Just don't mash the need button constantly.
Honestly, it's just main over aspect. That's basically it. It's if you came to that raid or that dungeon, let's say I main heals, but I come in as a DPS, and I'm just rolling off I'm just only here for healing gear. You're kind of doing the wrong way.
Yep. So
some people just need what it needs.
Wait, who's doing that in your run, Tyler?
Oh, it's every time I've gotten a purple epic BOE drop, everybody is
happened to his pants.
His Joker.
Not even just the pants. It happened to like cloth. Because you need it for an alt, like everything.
It's Geronimo's fault.
So that's actually a hard set rule. If you're caught doing it, you're going to be punished. Actually, just like one of the only rules I've made. All the
I've
other
seen
rules.
clips of people doing that in the guild.
Okay, it's starting now. Just from this meeting is when it starts.
What are the new rules?
Yeah, I'm glad.
Okay, so there are.
What's the punishment if you need?
That's to be decided under my own discretion. You're not gonna get G kicked because I'm gonna be honest, guys. All these G kicks I was talking about, I kind of don't have the resources to keep G kicking people. Kind of need you a lot. Actually.
Them?
Actually,
I can kick people for you. The whole kick miss give things a joke.
Honestly, yes.
No, it's not actually.
If we're being honest, yes. Okay, so a lot of the new rules were like, oh, by the way, you're doing 2 dungeons a day. Again, that's kind of risky. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are doing really good. I noticed because I only do dungeons when I'm online. We had 2 Uber runs going at the same time. We had a strat and we had a lowers. Like that's a shit ton of. Okay, maybe I think there was no lowers, but that's like 30 people doing a dungeon.
4 in the morning too.
That's like 30 60s. That's really good. So. And I don't think this was because of the rule. Maybe people were on holiday. That's why they weren't playing. Maybe people understood that I'm a better leader, so they logged in to show up. So this 2 dungeons a day thing's not happening. Also, I made a rule about RP. Guys, I'm sorry about the RP hate. Okay, you're actual content creators too. Okay. You can RP whatever you want, guys. We love RPers.
Brother.
Something touched my wife.
Yeah.
And
it's banned.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
All right.
I think he secretly loves
Tyler,
it.
can we hear you RP?
No.
He's already RPing against Warchief.
I'm not a loser.
Oh, Gunji.
Okay, shut up, Axion. And then I have. Oh, cheating, guys! Auction house shit, you're gone forever, instantly. There's no delete your character. If you use the auction house, you're gone. You are 100% gone forever. So the Gingy guy that only did leather, if I was in rule, you'd been gone, and you would have had the time to die 4 more times.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, just reminder.
He died today again.
Yeah,
I
think he died like he's died like 10 times.
I have like two more like things to say real quick before whatever. Okay. Again, this is what I'm gonna say. So there's been a lot of crashing out, heated moments in dungeons. So a lot of people are like, why'd they do that? They should have done it off stream, blah blah blah. Okay, people hate being told what to do, me included. I think the crash outs on stream are awesome. That shit is so entertaining to watch. That shit's so awesome to see 2 grown-ass adults fight. I don't know what it is.
True.
I love it. So I'm all supporting it. Maybe a little bit of passive-aggressive shit that's a little cringe. I think you WoW vets min-maxing everything a player does is annoying. If you don't feel safe because they're not using an add-on or something that you want them to use, do not do the dungeon with them. I don't use threat plates. If you don't like that and I invite you, decline. It's that simple.
Why don't you use them?
Because they're ugly. They're ugly.
You're
no, don't ask me not to use shit. That's a punishment, by the way.
Don't have threat.
Nobody dies in his groups. Would you shut up? He's your leader. Shut up.
And again,
it's a statement, not a
He does
question.
Ubers where 3 other warriors are tanking.
But again, guys, I will say this: we have got to probably low key. I get it. My whole thing is, if the vibe's off, hurt the out. Period.
True.
Your character's time should have more value than somebody else's character's time. If you've got bad vibes, just leave. I don't mind it. I love it. That's awesome. But you have to be able to take some you know, criticism. Again, we're adults here. Like, and again, this is me included. I'm a little man child when it comes to that. I'm working on it. We don't just need to
some little
like one sign of conflict where it's like, yes, I'm leaving. We don't got to do that again. Vibes are off
I
though.
have a question.
Hard out. What's up?
Do you have like a presentation about what is vibes are out for some new people?
Yeah,
I've had some dungeons where the vibes are off. Hold on.
Have you never
Yeah,
not
I keep
liked
hearing
someone?
people
It's
say
like
vibes
that.
are off.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I've had the dungeons where it feels like, oh my god, everyone could die in this, and those have been some of the fun, most insane dungeons that I've gone on. I am not hearthing out. Eat shit. If I die, I die, and I go again.
We die.
And I am 60, and I haven't died getting all the way there.
Like, he means danger. I think he just means like people like being assholes to each other. Like, that kind
it's
of
like
vibe.
risk as well.
Yeah, no.
An asshole.
If somebody hearths on me, dude, in the middle of a dungeon, especially if it's winnable, that's gonna suck so bad. Like that's
give
awful.
some examples of when the vibes are off.
Quit being assholes. Okay,
It's not about the
I don't
fights.
want to see it anymore. Tell him, Tyler. I'm with you.
Tyler, man.
I agree with Sardako here. People need to stop being passive aggressive losers.
Losers, all of them.
Yeah, be aggressive instead.
Aggressive.
More Makarov.
Some examples in a PowerPoint of some passive aggressive losers.
Yeah, I'd like to see
You
that, yeah.
dumbass. Okay, let's move on. Okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Little shout outs, whatever. Guys, to all level 60s that are full bis, keep grinding dungeons with everybody else. It's awesome, man. Respect to you guys. We had a whole bunch of new 60s hit yesterday and today. Sea Lion ran it back. Summit ran it back. Ozzy's underway. Congrats, guys. Thanks for staying with us. If you have anybody that you think would be good for the guild, we are taking recruits again. Message Lakari. Like any friends that are like +1s, hit up Lakari if you think they'd be good.
Do they have to be streamers?
Yeah, okay, they have to stream, man. Or to be a YouTuber, or like, I don't want to say, or like an RPer, like make themselves known and provide something to the guild.
How do we contact Lakari in game?
Discord, in-game mail, Twitch whispers, YouTube comment, like anything.
In-game mail?
No. I have a Google form you guys can fill out now, so you don't flood my inbox. Please do not mail me anymore. That was literally tragic. Hold on, let me get the link to you guys.
Let me send you some more
spirit of
mail.
it is like content related, just not people being invited to be bot farmers.
Exactly. No, we're not doing that.
Don't worry. I am making sure to vet everyone.
Also, Tyler, you should mention. I heard you on stream say this before. You said if you're doing a dungeon, make sure at least one person is streaming.
Oh my God! Thank you. Must erase
yeah, because a lot of people are doing that and they're dying.
Guys, holy shit! If you're playing off stream, or if you're not, if you're playing, record yourselves. It's so easy. There's so much stuff there to record. If you are in a group in a dungeon, so it's one person per 5. One person at least has to be streaming in 5. If you're in Ubers, 2 people have got to be streaming live.
This applies for lower levels too.
All levels, everybody. If you're on Onlyfangs, and so let's say that you're with pugs, and you're the only Onlyfangs person in that pug, you have to be recording or live streaming.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
This morning, I only had 2 deaths to react to. There's no content. I had to actually play the game.
Don't worry, I'm going live today.
If you have OBS, there's a thing on OBS
terrible.
called replay buffer. You turn it on, you don't have to actively be recording, and you hit the button, and it saves the last 5 minutes. Everybody has it. It's awesome. It's called replay buffer.
How do you not know this?
So wait, it's called replay buffer. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna message you about it after.
Replay buffer. Everybody has it. It's on OBS.
Okay.
I don't know, just
So you don't have to be
stream.
recording?
I don't know how you guys
have to
fucking
have it
fire this
turned
shit
on.
up.
It's
and
the same
then
as Shadow
don't
Play.
stream. Imagine dying off stream and your whole community's like, hey, what happened to your character?
Okay, well, you can play off stream. It happens. I put my daughter down. I have a daughter, by the way. For a nap, I only have 50 minutes. I log into some farm runs or like a one run, one arena run. I die. You don't want to stream for 50 minutes. It's bad for business. So it makes sense.
Tyler,
Let's record it.
Tyler, I've been raising my hand for 50 minutes.
What is it, bro? What do you want? We're almost done. What do you want?
Well, I'm just curious. Is there anything you need help with for the guild? Because obviously it's a big role, and I want to make sure that you have got everything controlled. Is there anything you need that help-wise?
Do another death.
If I'm being honest, I need more people to hit level 60. I've been running with the same guys forever. Yes, we got new guys, but I just need more people to hit level 60. Like, dude, if Zario or that Pika guy would have hit 60, That'd been nice. So you know what I'm saying? Like just new faces. Or if you're skilling or enchanting like Apricot. I barely played with you. You've been 60 forever. Like anybody that I haven't played with so far, I'm spamming invites to dungeons. Let me invite you. Come play with the big boys. Okay?
I can't play during your hours. I'm on at night, so
Where is
Let's
Zara?
go on the 60s. I'm 55, but I can start dungeoning at what 58 with. I don't know. Someone told me.
Yeah, you can do LBRS at 58 and do
Like-
some quests to help you level up.
Could I do it with 60s, or do I have to do it? With,
Yeah,
like,
you can do it with
59?
60s.
If you guys have lower level
can't do
gear, by the
the-
way, if you can give it to people like Zero or the Pika guy or me, I'd greatly appreciate it. So if you could just throw the lower level stuff, it'd be awesome.
I think
Yeah.
Zarya needs a few.
All right. Okay, let's wrap
He
this
is
up. Okay, so
self-found.
we didn't talk about it. Fucking Torrents won the goddamn week, baby. Let's go! Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. It's a T1 effect. It's actually that.
I'm on it, Facebook.
Hey! Yeah. So congrats to the Torrents trolls. You suck ass. What do you know? Soda Puppet's not leader and you guys lose. Who's surprised? Let's pretend like he wasn't boosting your point.
Very
so you guys
convenient.
will be getting punished.
Soda, you're getting burned.
That should come tomorrow, actually. Enjoy it. It's gonna be miserable. Just so you know. You guys made our lives
What's the
hell with the
punishment?
stupid flight paths, the dumbass ads, which by the way weren't family friendly. You dipshits. Look at the punish.
Yeah.
Those ads were wild,
It
dude.
was cringe shit. Like, come on.
I thought it was 90s.
They were like all
commercials. The first one
GTA
was like a
5 radio.
fucking-
It was GTA
Wait,
5
Jan,
radio.
what? You didn't use the 90 ones?
We have been creating our own custom ads.
I will
Can
say
Ozzy
that
and
the
I keep
trolls
them?
endured the strongest and most difficult punishment from long before.
Aw,
None of you know the true pain.
boo.
Oh, I'm gonna cry, little baby.
Dude,
Low-key
Soda's gonna
wanna try
remember
to
this.
make a.
Troll is the
Well, you guys
biggest
are about to
punishment.
invent another one. That's all I'm saying.
Can we have a PowerPoint made about that new punishment? Can we have that? I'd like it
Can
to
we have a
explain. If you
PowerPoint,
could,
please?
you could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be great.
You talking to me?
Can we have a PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
I'll
is
make
the
an
new
example.
punishment?
Tyler.
Lakari. It'll be determined. Don't worry. But I'll figure it out. Guys, by the way, never mind.
Wait, we don't have the punishment already?
Hell no.
Like
No,
they
we
don't
don't.
know what they're gonna.
Wait.
Okay.
Hell
The
no.
punishment's gonna be late. We only get
I
6
tell
days
you.
of punishment.
Guys, hey,
But
go
they-
if you
they
have
should be
any
punished
uptakes or
immediately.
things with the stuff that's about to occur, blame Soda Puppet. He gave me everything late, you dipshit.
I
Previous
can't
owner.
believe our new guild leader can't even punish us correctly.
Oh, you'll
Ridiculous.
get your
You've been guild leader for multiple days now.
dumbass
I can't
Soda
believe
Poppin'. Guys, reminder, he quit on everybody. Anyway, also, you guys
Jesus.
usually do clips of the week, right? Correct? So we do clips of the week. You get points based off that.
Oh.
Correct?
If you want to run the things.
Yes.
the way-
Yeah, guys, I haven't done that.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I'm sorry.
Is that prepared, or are you? Are you
No,
waiting
that's
on
not
that too?
prepared at all.
Okay.
But we do got a tribute
just
chest. I
gonna
actually
wing
did that,
it?
guys. By myself.
Yeah.
I got good shit, by the way, guys.
Do we have tribute chest?
Yes,
Chance,
but
you didn't
fast.
quit on me, did you?
Guys, we show some energy. Come on, people are watching your streams. You're sitting there silently. This is your time to get hype.
Wait,
what?
Lower
What
are we hyped
about?
Wait, I'm so confused.
Tribute
What's
chest. We're doing
happening?
tribute chest.
going on?
I'm not sure I understand what's going on.
Oh, tribute chest.
Tribute chest, baby. Let's